Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and family, and friends, and foes, and other folk. It's your pal Cal here. I'm doing a little update. As you can hear, I am sick. Doctor says I'm not going to make it through training, and it's the way it goes. Some people get the opportunity to become a pro wrestler. Other people, you get the common cold, and it's just going to put a damper on everything. You're not going to be able to work anymore. So, a little bummed out about that. Obviously, I'm being really stupid right now. So, just coming in with a little check-in, letting you know how I'm doing. Want to know how all of you are doing? Go ahead and let me know in the comments section. Tell me tell me hey, tell me what's up. How you been? How's your dog? Are you feeding him or her? This is an equal opportunity show. Yes, just doing another check-in here. Geez, it's been a pretty interesting week, I guess. Training, as I say every single week, is getting fun, but it's actually getting more fun now. We've been doing a lot of wrestling, and we've actually been told just to go in the ring and to just wrestle and do the best we can. We've been working on selling, which is something that I knew I would be able to do fairly well, and I think I've done a pretty good job of. There was one class where Lance Storm, all he did was beat the crap out of all of us, and we had to sell it. And he beat the crap out of me, and it was really fun. And I think I sold everything pretty well because he didn't really have any complaints for me. So, I obviously am still working on everything. I'm not coming in here with an ego thinking that I'm going to be the best at anything, but I think my slight theater background and my love of theater and acting and all that stuff, I think that played a role in that, whereas I may be a little worse on the athlete portion. Excuse me. On the athlete portion of the entire thing of pro wrestling, but I think my acting and my personality, I think that's what I'm going to be able to work with in the beginning, and the athletic stuff I'm going to have to really work on. Very, very fun stuff, working on selling, working on, we've been doing leapfrogs and drop downs and hip tosses and arm drags and body slams, a lot of fun stuff. Elbow drops. I hurt my knee somehow doing an elbow drop. I think I'm pretty talented when I hurt my ribs during a kick-out drill. I hurt my knee doing an elbow drop. I even hurt my foot taking an arm drag. So this isn't selling. I think I'm just really dumb. Don't got much to update you on. These are getting shorter and shorter every single time. It's just a lot of it is repetition, and a lot of it is minor things that are kind of hard to talk about. So I'm going to move right into the Game of the Week. Game of the Week, I want to talk to you about Dragon Quest Builders. I've been waiting for this game since I was working at the hospital to get it for my Vita. This game is for all the major consoles, for Sony at least. I'm not sure about, I don't think it's Xbox. Actually, I'm almost positive it's not Xbox. This is taking the old classic Dragon Quest world and added a new spin to it. The whole idea behind this game is that the evil warlord, I don't know anything about Dragon Quest, the evil warlord takes away everybody's ability to build. So everybody's dying because they can't build shelter. You are sort of a chosen one, and a god or goddess gives you the gift of building. So in other words, it's like a Minecraft clone, but with more RPG elements, and it's sort of about building the town up and making it better and better and upgrading it, getting more people into the town, building more, going and mining, farming and fighting and defending. And I downloaded the demo, and I put about 4 hours just into the demo, just building, and I don't even have all the tools that you can get in the game to make building better and to get better materials and stuff like that, but I was just having so much fun trying to make my town look the best, have the best defenses and stuff. This game's coming out on the 11th, so it's just 3 days away or something like that. I'm completely stoked for it. I think it's going to be very detrimental to my wrestling career. I'm going to be playing it a lot. Something tells me I'm going to be absolutely glued to this game. I'm not going to give this game a rating because I haven't played the full game yet, but I'll tell you what, I think it's really, really fun. I'm looking forward to it. By the way, it's snowing. Actually, I don't know if it's snowing right now, but it snowed yesterday. Legitimately snowing here in Calgary. I've been saying this whole time that I'm a Mainer and I'm used to the snow, and, you know, it's whatever. And, you know, I saw it come, and, you know, it's only October, and it's already here. So, maybe that Mainer pride of mine taking a little back seat, because I may be a northerner, but this might just be a little too north for me. I mean, how are you even supposed to have Halloween? I suppose everybody's gotta dress up like bears or something like that, or gorillas or something furry. Vikings, maybe? Vikings lived in cold. But yeah, it's depressing. Walking to the gym in the snow is not fun. Waiting for the bus in the snow and the cold is not fun. It's only October. I gotta get through, you know, what, a month and a half more in this weather, so pretty bummed out about that. The Aussies, on the other hand, are having a hell of a time. It's literally the first time they've ever seen snow or played with snow. It is hilarious watching them just, I mean, they're taking pictures of it, they're throwing it at each other, they're laughing. I mean, that's funny stuff. Oh yeah. Yes, I am sick, which means I've been dragging. Somehow I've been making it through the training sessions. I don't know how I've managed to do that. Oddly enough, I feel like shit in the morning, and then at training, I'm actually feeling alright. I got shit in my eyes. Isn't this attractive? In training, I've managed to get through it. My sinuses will clear and I'll be fine, and then after training, I'm just so fucking tired, and I'm just, you know, passing out. Album of the week. This album I've been listening to all week, and I actually got it. I'd never heard of it. I got it on last Sunday, which is when I was editing the last journal entry, and I was listening to it the whole time I was editing it, and I was thinking, I wish this was the album of the week. This is one of my favorite albums I've heard in a long time. Just one of the best I've ever heard. And I'm going to butcher the title of it, but I'm going to look at it right now. It is from the band Aquaria, and the album is Lux Eterna. And the best way I can describe this album, well, it's not really me describing it, I saw someone describe it in a review, is if you took Disney and metal and like rock operas and you just mushed it all together. I mean, this is truly a magical album. I mean, the very first song completely brightens my day. Every single time I listen to it, completely puts me, I mean, when I'm working out at the gym, when I'm getting ready to go to class, when I just got out of class, when I just got back from the gym. It's all day. I love this album. The last song on the album is, it's pure magic. It is magical. It's not even metal. It is, I mean, you can see this guy on Broadway, this man singing. You can, my friend Bill, who I showed the album to, he said it felt like he was on an adventure, and that's the best way to put it. It feels like the ending to an epic. I mean, just fantastic. Obviously, I'm going to show you some clips right here. I'm going to show you a few songs, so I'm going to roll that.
See that the sorrow sees
just every time I hear that, I get a big smile on my face. I was showing Bren, and I was just laughing. Like, just that pure joy laughter, you know? This is an album I've been waiting to hear for so long, and it's been out since 2005. And these guys did a second album. I didn't like it quite as much, and then they're no longer a band. It's almost been 10 years since they broke up, actually. What a shame. I mean, these guys, they should be famous. They should be making too much money. These are the guys that should be playing at the Bangor waterfront. You know, these are the guys that should be touring with a full orchestra. They should have a movie. They should have a play. I'm gonna center myself. I like the album. 9 out of 10. Now, you might be asking yourself why I don't... not that I've reviewed a lot of things or even given ratings to a lot of things, but I'll tell you something. 10 out of 10 for any of my ratings for games or for music, that's almost never going to happen. I don't even know if it ever will. For an album to be absolutely perfect, and remember, it is subjective. It's what I think is perfect. For a game or a movie to be a perfect 10 out of 10 is totally subjective. I almost make it like an objective, so subjective, because even some of my favorite games and favorite albums I don't actually consider perfect. Because pretty much nothing in life is perfect. You know, the only game I can think of that I would rate a perfect 10 out of 10 off the top of my head would be Half-Life 2. I usually point to that as what I consider the greatest game of all time. And it's not my favorite, but I love it. But I do consider it in every single aspect. You know, the immersion, the puzzle solving, the action, the story, the atmosphere, the design, and just like how open it is to modding too. I mean, the whole Gary's mod and all that stuff, S-mod, are just make the game really timeless. Let's learn some vocabulary. How about that? Let's learn some vocabulary. Word of the day. Popinjay. A vain or conceited person, especially one who dresses or behaves extravagantly. Popinjay. I've never heard that in my life. What a popinjay. Is it, I don't know if that's an insult? Yeah, conceited. You don't call someone you like conceited, right? Conceited person, you popinjay. What a popinjay. Maybe instead of Papa John's, we can make a new pizza place called Popinjay's, and everybody can be dressing like all nice and stuff like that as they're making pizzas and stuff. This is a dumb idea. Speaking of restaurants, a lot of you saw a post I did about the Tim Hortons incident, the coffee incident. And, you know, I gotta talk about that right now. It was hard for me to express in like a short amount about like why I was annoyed, but I was like walking home thinking about it, and I'm just thinking, this is so dumb. Like, what a dumb thing to say to somebody. Let's just say, for instance, at your restaurant, you refer to fettuccine alfredo as just feta, and if you wanted extra cheese, they just call ex feta. Well, if somebody said, hey, I would like the fettuccine alfredo with extra fettuccine, please. Or extra alfredo. I don't know. Do you get what I'm trying to say here? And then the waitress or waiter then said, do you want... Okay, so you want the feta X? I don't even remember what this thing was. I'm making this up off the top of my head. What I'm trying to say is, if somebody is giving you the spelled out... if somebody wants to commit and expend the calories describing to you exactly what they want, then just don't try to clarify it. It would be different. Okay, so here's what happened, for those of you who don't know. I went to order a coffee, small regular coffee, 2 cream and 2 sugar. That's what I said. I said, hey, I'll just take a small regular coffee, 2 cream, and 2 sugar. And she acted confused for a second, Which, I'm just getting so sick of this because everything I order in Canada at a Tim Hortons, they seem to be confused. I asked for French vanilla coffee one time, and they said, "Oh, you mean cappuccino?" And apparently, all I do is make cappuccino. And then I asked for pumpkin spice, and they looked at me like I was an idiot. They don't even have pumpkin spice around here. They don't know what it is. Like, they've never heard of pumpkin spice. They have pumpkin spice tea. They thought that's what I was talking about, pumpkin spice tea. Are you kidding me? It's October. So I'm at this point, I'm just spelling everything out, and I'm ordering like I'm talking to an idiot, who apparently I was ordering to. I order small, regular coffee, 2 cream, 2 sugar. She looks confused, looks at the screen, and looks at me and says, "Okay, so you want a small double-double?" If I had ordered it with a small double-double, if that's all I had said, "Small double-double, please," then it would make sense to say, "Small regular coffee, 2 cream and 2 sugar," then I would say yes. That I would understand, because you were clarifying it. You're taking a smaller thing and making it bigger. You know, it's like a microscope. Like, you don't know what an atom looks like, so you zoom in closer and then you can see the electron, neutron, all that stuff. I get that. That's science. But who the fuck looks at something where they can see it all clearly, and then decide they want to make it small and blurry? Like, what's the point? Who does that benefit? Do you want a small double-double? No, I want a regular coffee with 2 cream and 2 sugar. Small regular coffee, 2 cream and 2 sugar. I already told you what I wanted. Just input it. You can take each word that I said and go boop, 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 whatever. I don't know how their system works. I know it's touchscreen. Just do it. Small double-double. And I was just so annoyed that Tim Hortons in Canada, it's supposed to be where it's at. And every time I order, they treat me like I'm an idiot. And then in this one case, I decide to go really, really slow and spell out for them exactly what I want, and I'm still treated like I'm an idiot. You mean a small double-double? Sure. Small double-fucking-double. Just give me my coffee, please. That's just dumb. Can we just get a standard system for all of this? Every time I'm in a coffee place, I have an anxiety attack because everybody orders different. Every single place has their own little shorthand. You know, you got Starbucks with their whole tall is a small or grande, and I don't even know what they all are. And you got Tim Hortons with this double shit, you know? Can I walk into a McDonald's and say that? Is this common knowledge? Am I the dumb one here? Maybe I'm the dumb one. Maybe that's what it is. I would understand that. My room is a mess. I've just got heaps of trash on the floor. I got this Nesquik cereal over here. Oatmeal crisp cereal. Everything's crisp. I wonder if there's a cereal. Is there a cereal that's just soggy? Because everything always is something crisp. Cookie crisp, you know? Honey crisp. Oatmeal crisp. They should have like oatmeal sog. Like, you just get it and it's all wet in there. Like, there's already milk in the bag. There's already milk in the bag. You don't even need to pour your own milk. You need to go buy it. You just pour it out and it's already milk. It's already a bowl of cereal with milk. There's an idea. If you patent it, just make sure you give me a little bit of the cut. And we'll be good. I won't take you to court. Found a Yu-Gi-Oh card on the ground. And it happens to be the most adorable card of all time. It's a little red panda with a crane on its back with, what, like a bunny on the crane. I don't know what it does. I don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. All I know is if that whole augmented reality thing with Yu-Gi-Oh happens, that's what I want to see. I want to see that. I think that just about wraps everything up. I don't think I have really much more to say at this point. So, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you guys who continue to support me. Every time somebody sends me a text or a wall post or comments on something and lets me know that they support me and just checking in on me, I really appreciate it. because I got friends up here, but I don't got family up here. That's all of you guys back in Maine. I got a lot of, not necessarily pride, but I got a lot of love for home, and I miss it. Can't wait to see you all again. Shout out to Limitless Wrestling with my buddy Randy Carver Jr. I can't believe how big that is getting. Not that it is big, but just the amount of expansion in just 1 year time to be already the premier wrestling in the state of Maine that's incredible. I mean, they got 150 tickets sold in 10 days for a Westbrook show. That is so exciting. That's who I want to work for. As soon as I can, as soon as I'm eligible, as soon as I'm good enough, as soon as they consider me someone they can depend on and somebody who can sell tickets. Limitless Wrestling, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about right here, I'm going to link you to it. I want to get all the DVDs. I don't have any of them yet, and obviously I can't really buy them here, and even if I did, I don't have a DVD player, so it wouldn't really be worth buying it. But Limitless is... Randy is helping to bring some meaning to wrestling in Maine. Randy is helping to bring some more meaning and prestige to wrestling in Maine. I mean, big names, JT Dunn, Donovan Dijak, AR Fox, these guys come out all the time, and there's wrestling in Maine. And I mean, that's just awesome. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and we're going to get... he's going to work on getting bigger names, and there's going to be more frequent shows from the looks of it. I mean, it's just awesome. It's so exciting, and I cannot wait to be a part of it again. I don't care if I'm just on the ring crew. I don't care if... I'm just happy to be a part. And from the looks of it, he's got a new ring, too. Full size and everything, not just the pony, so that's rad. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I'm just so proud of Randy, and I'm proud of Maine State Posse, my buddies, and I'm just proud of everybody involved that's helping to put this together all the time, because I mean, that's just awesome. So big shout out to Limitless Wrestling. Can't wait to be there again. Only a little bit of time now. I'm almost halfway through my training. Can't even believe it. It's already that close to being over. So anyway, here we go. This is my actual outro. Thank you for supporting me. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta.